Welcome back, Soldaten, to another Let's Play. Hello, guys. Got a little crazy here early this morning, and we are jumping in, guys, for another Let's Play here in Decisive Campaigns, Barbarossa. I'm thinking that we're going to go ahead and end our turn. We started it last turn, of course, and we're ending it this time. I'm first going to go ahead and move some of these motorized brigades out, and I think you guys will also notice that I also put on NATO counters. Just, honestly, something I prefer. Oh, maybe we can't move. That stinks. Hold on a sec. I know what's going on. And I just really prefer these NATO counters, you know, call me crazy. I'm going to go ahead and actually send some of these guys right in there. I want to make sure that our generals are still in a good position here, and we might actually be able to carry out one more attack before this turn ends. I'm not 100% on that, but I'm somewhat certain that that's the case. Got more motorized infantry here. And we're leaving this area open. That's quite alright, though. I think we can handle it. Just got to make sure that we're not moving our generals out. Let's move some more infantry out. And I'm going to try to hit this 5th infantry, guys. They don't look good, and I'm hoping that we have enough action points to attack. And even though we're just attacking with the 121st Infantry Unit, I'm going to go ahead and do it. Even with that, we lost AP, but the enemy is badly damaged, we can see on that right side. I'm going to see if our Totenkopf division can hit their armored division here. And there's also an HQ here, guys, which is what we need to destroy, so this should work out very well. Of course, an SS division on full attack is not going to be merciful, and it looks like we won. Looks like the enemy's going to be retreating. Beautiful. If I can, I'll move this SS division right through them, as you can see, and cut them off even more, guys. For those of you that have watched me play Gary Grigsby's War in the East, you know that this is an essential path to victory. I'm actually just going to go through to make sure. I'm going to send one of these guys back to defend the general. And this guy I'm just going to push forward to sort of hold the line, hold the front, as it were. I didn't even want to push that guy back, but that's alright. And, maybe one more attack here. We should be able to get one more attack on the enemy. So I'm going to see if we can get all. Nope. Looks like we're out of action points. So guys, I am going to take a look here at the cards. Some people were mentioning theater allocation, air offensives, etc. Now, reports are in from all three Luftwaffe commandants. It appears our initial air offensive has been an outstanding success. In fact, it is hard to believe the extent of our victory, but reconnaissance flights have confirmed that what the logical mind can't fathom. Well, initial estimates of over 22,000 enemy planes destroyed. I wish it was 20,000. Most on the ground at the cost of approximately 40 of our own planes. Fragmentation bomblets used against runways were found to on occasion explode prematurely, and this accounted for about half our losses. Wow. The few enemy fighters that did manage to get airborne were easily dealt with. Poor level of pilot training was evident. It is important not to forget that we are fighting a primitive people, and we should not expect them to have harnessed the power of flight to achieve military aims, nor should we be surprised when they manifestly fail to take even basic defensive precautions at their airfields. It will be a short campaign, so we have to make a decision with Hermann Göring here. We could either cancel the air offensive or the Luftwaffe to switch to supporting the troops on the ground. That's actually something that I think is probably a good thing, but maintain the offensive for 4 more days. The Red Army will find it difficult to operate, but no ground support will be available. I think I'm going to accept this, guys. I don't want to maintain it for too long, but I think if this is working, why change it? So we're going to go ahead and maintain the offensive. We'll continue to target transport choke points, command bunkers, vehicle depots, and key train stations. Very good. So that's going to be 4 days. We're going to go ahead and maintain that. Security divisions. Should we switch to anti-partisan duties? Alright, well, I don't think we need to switch to anti-partisan duties yet. We've still got quite a lot of land to take before I need to worry about that. So let's see. Let's leave him on the map for another week. Von Lieb is unimpressed. And we're going to go ahead and just quickly take a look. Actually, we'll see how the generals see us after this. Right now, it looks like Von Lieb loves us. Hello, Coco. Von Rundstedt loves us. And the rest of the generals are fairly neutral, which is good. And actually, Göring likes us as well. That's awesome. So let's end our turn, guys, and hope that we made the right decisions here. I'm hoping anyway. Take a quick look at the map here. Yeah, I don't want anything to do with that. Let's end our turn and hope that we made the right decisions. Okay, a lot of movement towards Lvov, and are they strengthening their lines? It looks like they're actually pulling back. They don't want to be trapped here. But I'm really worried about the Romanian line. I don't actually control it, so it's going to be interesting to see what the enemy does here. I'm hoping we can cut them off and trap them in Bialystok, and that should make our job a lot easier. Tremendous amount of movement here from the enemy, but we got those enemy headquarters right in front of us, guys. This should be good killing for our men. I hope so, anyway. They're even pulling off the Romanian front here, and maybe we can move forward there as well. Okay, let's start our turn, and let's see. Finland has been attacked by Russian air forces. Oh, she considers herself in a state of war with Russia. That's not good. So we need to take a look here. Siege artillery is sitting idle in Warsaw. Maybe we need to go ahead and attempt our siege artillery card, and I will say that one thing that I've had trouble with is the cards on the game. Okay, so this is another HQ letter from Unteroffizier Florian. Try as we might, we can't get Unteroffizier Florian enthusiastic about a quick victory. He must be the world's worst warrior. This is me. I'm this guy. Can't the man see all the evidence around him? It's common knowledge that we were heading towards a mighty victory. Some people are as stubborn as our dog back home. The weather is pleasant that I almost feel like I'm on holiday rather than at war. Interesting. Alright, well, we're not going to do this right now, but I do love you guys. As you can see, I can't collect game metrics, but this is what I want to do right away. So, we're going to grab these guys and trap the enemy. It's this simple. Around Bialystok, there's actually a swamp right behind it, so it makes it really hard for the enemy to escape. And I think this is exactly what we want. We want to pound the enemy with everything we can. Let me get the 87th Infantry here. We're going to start on this guy, but before we do, I want to get this guy. We'll go ahead and order an attack, and I want to list our troops because we want to save some of these guys. And actually let's send 3. 3 against 2 I think will be sufficient, and I will attack. Retreat! Glorious! And they have almost no points there. So we're going to go ahead, we're going to hit the cavalry unit over here, and actually it looks like there's quite a few cavalry units. Let's list what we have. A few panzers. I'm going to go ahead and hit them with 1 tank, 2 infantry units, try to just wreck the enemy here. Beautiful, guys. We've broken one of the units, finally, the 42nd Infantry Division, and the rest of these guys are trapped in Bialystok, as you can see. There's really not much movement going on for them. I want to see if we can get this infantry unit to move forward. We don't want to overlap our armies. That's one thing that would cause us a lot of problems. And let's get behind the enemy here. We're just going to keep trapping the enemy and trying to catch them off guard. Let's hit the infantry division here, but I want to bring up more infantry to hit this enemy with full force, if at all possible. So let's go ahead and take a look here. List. Yeah, we'll attack with everything here. And the motorized infantry should really assist us. Forward, men! Not bad. Got these guys to retreat, and that's obviously the key, is to keep moving the enemy back here. Gonna move this fellow here. I want to make sure that we've got it. I can't move over there because that's another army stack. Yeah, we've got to be careful. Once again, I'm going to trap the enemy. And I'm going to see if we can hit this guy. We might just be hitting him with 1 unit. No, we can't hit him with any units. We're out of action points. Let's go ahead and, first of all, go back. And let's see if we can hit this 23rd Infantry Division. Yes, I'm going to hit him with 2 infantry. Like I said, I'm trying to keep it 2-to-1. I want the odds to be 2-to-1, even though we've got superior firepower anyway, even if we were doing minimum odds. So let's go ahead and press OK. And with these panzers, I'm going to be cutting through the enemy lines even more. I mean, that's the goal, is just crush the enemy. I think one thing we can do is open fire on this tank unit, and I might attack him with both of our tank units, just to destroy him. Let's go ahead and attack. Beautiful. Almost down to half of his health. That's going to hurt. But we still need to move the rest of this infantry up, and we still need to totally consolidate our position around Bialystok, which we will, don't worry. First, let's hit this guy. Try to destroy this infantry unit. I don't want to attack him with all of these guys, but we'll attack him with 3. That should be enough to make him retreat. Alright, beautiful. And yep, that's exactly what happened. We're going to keep moving the rest of our guys forward, and anybody that can continue an attack will. And I think we can probably wipe out a few more of these units this turn. Let me get into this swampy area. I don't like being here, I'll be honest, but sometimes you have to do what you don't want to do in war. Isn't that true? Especially if you're playing with Germany. Ugh. I want to move our general a little bit closer, so let's do that. Okay, 3 against seemingly 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 enemies, but I think our men can deal with this. We're going to go ahead and order the attack, and hopefully crush some of the enemy here. Deutschland! Yes, guys, look at that. We're doing extremely well. 2 broken units, 2 panicked. I mean, the enemy's in trouble here, and it makes sense. I mean, when they're trapped like this, it really makes our job a lot easier. I'm going to hit them even again, actually, because I have infantry units capable of it, I think. Maybe not. I get too giddy with the action points. Alright, I'm just going to take this infantry division and move him over here. For one simple reason, I don't want the enemy breaking out. Not that I think they would, but it's just kind of something I'm concerned about. And I'm going to move this motorized division to attack this HQ, because I don't want to actually accidentally attack this HQ, which is looking great, by the way, when I could hit 2 in one turn. So we're going to go ahead. We're going to take a look here at Lieutenant General Kuznetsov. Wow, that is Kuznetsov. Incredible. So we will select him. Let's list our attackers. 2 motorized divisions. We could add more to the stack. So I'm going to wait just a little bit and see if I can't add maybe an infantry unit to this stack. Let's try that. We might not be able to. Once again, I think we're out of action points, and that's fine. So we'll hit them with our panzers and our motorized division, and hopefully this will wear down the enemy and destroy that HQ. Getting rid of a great general like Kuznetsov would be awesome. Really would be. Okay, let's see over here. Another infantry division. That's his too big for his britches, yeah? We're going to go and say hello to him, I think. Let's go ahead and list. And I'll hit him with all 3 tanks in this case. We'll go slightly over our stack, but we'll get rid of this infantry division. Or severely damage it. Attacker 1, retreat, you fools! And we could take Grodno, I think. If we know what we're doing here. We might have to get this motorized division to move forward a little faster than expected. But that's Grodno. I mean, that's a beautiful steal for us. Why not, right? Let's go ahead and list some attackers. Yeah, we'll hit them with our 20th motorized. And see if we can't get this 85th infantry to totally retreat. Alright, not bad. I want to move forward a little bit more of our infantry units because we have an HQ to take out. And I'm hoping we can still hit that HQ. We might have used up all of our action points, which would be shame on me, I will say that. There we go. There's infantry on that side. Wow, there's a lot of enemies defending this area in Bialystok. I'm not even sure I want to attack this turn. No, we don't. We want to go ahead and basically surround Bialystok. They're desperately defending that area. And I can see why. I mean, the thing about Bialystok is they're trapped here. So what's the point of leaving? I mean, they need to stay here. They need to do their best to destroy us. And they might not even be able to do that. I'm going to move this general up as well. This is... What general is this? We should be able to see this unit info. Come on, Agrippa. What's this shite? Alright, I don't understand. Maybe we can see with right-click, yeah? Officer info. Yeah, it's Guderian. Okay, awesome. So we've got Guderian over here. Very, very good general, and we want to do everything we can to keep him alive. Now, I'm also going to attack this area over here. That's being defended by Major General Korobkov. I'm going to send a bunch of motorized brigades in there. I think we're more prepared to attack this HQ than we were to attack the other one. Let's see, and let's hope that that's the case. With all these 10th Panzer divisions, I'm going to use one of them to start cutting off these areas over here. Be amazing if we could get to Kiev very, very soon. And once again... Oh, and look at this, the motorized division of Reich. This is one of the SS divisions we have in this attack. Let's see what we can do to this guy. We're going to hit them with the Reich and see how this goes. It's only 52 out of 200 of the stack, but I'm guessing the SS is going to fight hard. And yeah, we lost AP pretty quickly. We did a lot of movement, but at least we're starting to attack the enemy here. That's really helpful, and I'm going to go ahead and hit their motorized brigade once again. So we're going to select the motorized brigade with the attack. We're going to list, and we actually have 3 tanks here capable of destroying the enemy. So I'm going to go ahead. I'm sending all these 3 tanks in because I want to get rid of their motorized corps and their tanks. And that was really good. Look at the damages they took there. I'm surprised they didn't surrender, and we will continue to follow them. In fact, I think they're going to be surrendering pretty soon, if I have anything to say about this. 31st Infantry Division, we could try that. And we're going to go ahead and... Alright, I'm going to see if I can attack them, actually. I would have preferred to attack the HQ, but at this point they're trapped. It's probably a good idea to go ahead and hit them as hard as possible, and that HQ is going to be stuck there anyway. So let's go, guys. Attack, men! Beautiful. Breaking some of their units already, making a lot of others retreat. I don't see where they're going to retreat to, but I'm sure they'll figure that out sooner rather than later. Let's go ahead and get this guy here, and we're going to try to hit this unit. I'm just going to hit him with one of our infantry units. And hopefully our general will be safe here. Nice, we've got them panicked. We could hit them again with a double attack. In fact, look at all the men here. Wow. So that's Bialystok. It's one of the areas we're really going to have to watch. Whoa, sorry about that. I kind of like that. That's cool. We'll probably pop out later in the game. For now, I'm keeping this. I like this. Let's take a look here. I'll let you guys decide. That's like, you know, the farthest out we can get. Personally, I'm really liking that up close and personal view. That's awesome. So let's go ahead. This allows us to see the front a lot easier. And I'm going to try to get over there towards that HQ. So let's see if we can't get over there. And let's especially hope that we have enough AP to do damage to it. I'm also going to take this infantry division, cut off this rail line. I mean, just look at all those rail yards near Lvov. There's no reason they need to be active. And we're going to keep moving this infantry over. Some motorized guys over as well. Try to put the full power of the Reich against the enemy here, if possible. So first let me hit their motorized division, because that's just an easy attack. And then we'll go ahead and switch to the general. 150 out of 200. We should be able to kill these guys. Pretty good, pretty good. Alright, let's see what we can do up here against this HQ division. No. Let's go back. Wait a minute. There we go. Okay, we can actually hit them with 3 motorized division, including the Viking, SS Viking division. So we're going to go ahead and attack. Go Vikings! I hope they can do pretty well, but the enemy had pretty good defenses here. And yeah, we did manage to make them retreat, but as you can see, they put up an alright defense. They managed to hold on and not lose too much. And we're going to just keep moving our men forward. We've got a few generals here, as well as Hungarian divisions that have just joined our army. Definitely going to send them out. It's always good to put them in front of everyone so they can be cannon fodder, yeah? I think so. And I'm going to move this general up as well. So we're really getting right there on the front. We are dedicated, guys, to taking the front back. Will this guy be hit with anything? Yes. We're going to crush this HQ with everybody. In fact, I don't want to go overstack, so we're just going to do that and attack. And there's an HQ in this division. Let's hope we do some damage to it. If they don't retreat, I'll attack them twice. So I might go ahead, follow up here. Alright, we're going to see if we can do any damage to the infantry division. And we'll definitely hit them with motorized, cavalry, panzers, everything. Beautiful. That HQ retreated once again. That's really the key, is just to keep overwhelming the units here, but we don't want these two armies to get mixed up together. And obviously this area near Brest-Litovsk is very swampy. It's not a good area to be fighting in. It really isn't, but we don't have much of a choice. By the way, guys, these videos are extra long. I hope you will realize that, and probably explains the number of ads you're seeing on these videos. Please support videos like this because they take a long time to make. I'm going to go ahead, list some units, look at how many men we have to move here. We're just going to hit them with infantry units and see if we can't get them to surrender or retreat. Beautiful. We've made them retreat, but they're almost totally destroyed. So we'll go ahead, we'll grab some of these tank units, and I'm going to send them behind the enemy, as I do many times, and this just traps the enemy even deeper. Let's see if we can hit this HQ. We actually can hit it with our panzers, so I'm going to go for it. There's a lot of cavalry defending it, a few tank divisions, but I think we are superior here. And actually, that may have been the first battle where we didn't do exceptionally well. So we will remember that and not take a risk like that in the future. Alright, let's see. 141st Infantry Division. And I'm going all in on these guys. We actually went overstacked slightly, but I don't give a damn. I won't do that again. I got enraged. I want to kill these Russians. Oh, we might be able to move in a few more guys. Let's go for it. No, that's crazy. Well, then again, if we get a few more infantry in there, maybe it's not as crazy. You guys cannot travel far. What is wrong with you? Alright, we'll try one more time. If not, yeah, it's probably better not to attack these guys with one unit. No, I'm not going to do that. It looks like our Romanians are able to move finally, are they? Nope, I'm not controlling this. Or am I? Let me see. I think I am. Yes, I am. I didn't want to. I don't want to have this much control. Anyway, guys, as you can see, this turn is taking a really long time. I think we're up to like 20-25 minutes already. So I'm going to pause here. We will continue next turn. But as you can probably imagine, this game is not going to be... you know, one turn per episode. These turns could take 30 to 40 minutes, honestly. So we're going to really take our time because I want to make the best of this. I want to make sure that we make the right decisions, obviously. We'll go ahead, attack this guy if we can. No, we can't. And that's going to take quite a lot of focus, to be honest with you. Let me just move these guys here. I want to see if I can take out their tank division there, the motorized division. Because I just don't like tanks, especially if they're enemy tanks. What's this H? This must be the one that our guy is in, the guy that's writing the diary. I'm assuming. I'm just making assumptions here. Come on! Yes, we destroyed some Russian tanks. That's a good diary entry, I think. Let's see if we can hit Bialystok again. I'm thinking Bialystok needs to be cut off because there's so many infantry units here. Yeah, there's just a tremendous amount. At least we've cut them off. I mean, they're stuck there. They're not moving anywhere. And just imagine trapping an army this large. You guys can go ahead and take a look there. I mean, that's a pretty good accomplishment. So we're going to continue. If we can move with our SS Viking division just to cause trouble to the enemy, I will. Just to cause, you know, mess their lines up a little bit, I will. But I think this is probably all right. We can do that and see if we can hit this guy. We can't hit him with the Viking. We will. Another tank division being destroyed. Awesome. Okay. No, I'm not going to do that. That I will do. So we'll go ahead and hit these divisions they have here. 219, concentrate +4. This should be a pretty good attack. Not bad, not bad. These Russian tanks put up a good fight, despite not being the new generation, you know, T-34s, or not new generation, but late war generation. They're still doing all right. So we need to make that. We need to stop that, basically, by doing as much damage as possible. So anyway, guys, I'm going to end here. If not, I'm going to keep playing, and I won't stop. So I'm going to go ahead and do one more attack, and we will take a look at our decisions over here. And propaganda film. The Department of Film has suggested a series of propaganda shorts to highlight Operation Barbarossa to the audience back home, as well as for international release. I think this is a great idea, and it looks like Goebbels wants me to do it. Probably my most hated Nazi next to Hitler himself. Here we go. We will agree to be filmed. And obviously, if this propaganda film doesn't go well, if I don't do a tremendous amount of positive things here in this campaign, I'm going to look really bad. So I'm going to accept the propaganda film. They're going to film my exploits, and we are going to end it here, my friends. Of course, I will come back later to play some more of this game. I'm absolutely loving it. I hope you guys are too, and just be aware that these videos are going to be a lot longer than most of the videos I have on the channel, because there's just a lot of content here. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. Take care, and have a glorious and